Sup guys, it's Sheldon here. To be entirely honest, I haven't much time to edit or even to record a long narrative. I've just written 2 tests and I'm writing 6 exams in the next 10 days. What I must say is this, what you just saw was the foggiest Saturday at Sardinia Bay I ever saw. This was for my friend's 21st, which brings me to my next point. The following content was recorded in December of 2016 with one of my closest friends, even brother, depending on your definition. This is Pierre.
Who is playing?
My bloody Valentine.
My bloody Valentine.
It's only 25 years old.
Hectic. Yes, that is the topic of the day.
No, I was joking.
Well, it was one of the topics of the day. Yeah, there we are, that's fine.
Perfect.
Sweet. So, there's the camera, just for if you want to make eye contact with them. If you do, it's really cool to look away as well and be like make a serious point and then look away and think about it. But it's really cool because I actually really want to pick up the camera and show them how nice this view is. But
Why don't you?
No one leaves to their imagination because they might be disappointed at this point in time.
Oh, yes. And you also don't want to give people an indication as to where I live.
That is a true point. And I actually am partially grateful that I'm moving away from where I stay right now because when I was still an amateur vlogger, I thought it'd be cool just, time lapse me walking to my destination from where I stay. And I really tried to exclude my driveway from that. But someone was watching the video later and they're like, dude, people want to kill you. It's not a good idea to let them know where you stay. Anyways, yeah, good point.
Cool.
Although this is just a push.
Yes.
I don't think it's pretty hard to track where you are based on.
You can see that tree, you can see the power lines.
Now they know, Pierre.
It's enough for a smart
Now
bus.
they know there's a tree and power lines.
God.
Yeah, so YouTube, this is my first attempt at bringing you a bit closer into my life, and I just slept over at my mate Pierre. By the way, the reason Pierre Durant is an awesome guy, an awesome guy, I might say, not an awesome guy. We don't speak poor English here. The reason I started my whole YouTube channel with the guitar lessons and all of that, we wouldn't be talking to you right now if it wasn't for him. Basically, why not? It all started with a Strat.
Yes.
In fact,
Yes, it did.
on this property, playing Seven Nation Army and Green Day and all of those one-line riffs. Basically, there was first of all, Jimi Hendrix. They need to know who Jimi Hendrix is.
Well, no, you just need to know that Sheldon had a Fender Stratocaster under his bed for about a year and he didn't know what to do with it or what exactly it was. So I pointed it out to him and helped him appreciate the gravity of the situation, and then he started learning guitar.
It's just that's the way it works. I mean, I've even got a guitar over here who someone taught me my first riff on. I still show them the guitar because when they showed me that riff, I was just like min-phased. I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play guitar at all. I was just like, no. Acoustic guitars, what was it? It was
Great theme.
It was Pirates of the Caribbean. In fact, it's on this wall over there. I would again pick up the camera and show you. I'll show you all of these things afterwards, but I don't want to lose this frame. Anyways, so they taught me that, and I was not keen. And then this guy, like I was talking about, Jimi Hendrix, he has a Fender Stratocaster. That's what the relevance was. But he showed me that amps make a big difference. And yeah, we jammed overdriven guitar and drums. In fact, on this, it wasn't this drum kit, hey?
No, it wasn't.
It was a black drum kit.
One.
Yeah.
Hardly a drum kit.
Hardly drunk, but sufficient to make a noise.
Yes.
Maybe not the loudest noise we want, but
It was worth every 150 grand that I spent on it.
that's the cheapest drum kit I've ever heard of.
It is worth more than that.
Yeah,
It's not a great kit, but it's worth more.
yeah, sure. So, basically, I'm Sheldon Zam. If you don't know, this is Pierre. I'm just saying this because I might put it at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
I didn't introduce myself.
So you're gonna have to say it again now.
Okay, fine.
Just explain.
Let's just, I did. I'm sorry. See, even I get awkward sometimes. It's over here. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. What's up, YouTube? I'm Sheldon Zam. If you're new to this channel, okay, wait. Now you see, now when I have to say stuff that's important, it just. Okay, what am I going to say? Yes.
That was terrible. Why did you put the ukulele on the ground?
Because it was part of a scene.
You almost killed the cricket.
I know he was there for a while. No, he creeped under there. He was chilling on the wall there earlier. We must actually have a small...
That actually sounds like a little jingle for the YouTube channel.
No, my YouTube channel's jingle is this. Something like that.
Isn't that...
Don't say it's anything.
It's out of all the danger. That's what the Beatles recorded when they were still the Quarrymen.
Okay.
It sounds a bit like that.
That's because the Beatles are almost as awesome as me, and the same genius came to them. No, I don't know. I don't know that song. I don't know. I promise you, I thought I came up with that. No, I promise you, I thought. But we've got the name. You said it to the camera, so I'll just extract that and let them hear why the Beatles are awesome, because they sound like what I made.
I don't know. Maybe just blew my ears.
Yeah. And what are we saying? We're saying. Pierre is a student over at Rhodes. He is studying sound engineering, philosophy.
Not studying sound engineering. Took sound engineering as a course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very important distinction.
It's really cool. When we were back in high school, I was doing sound crew, and Pierre was probably the one person who that wasn't on sound crew actually knew what was going on. So it really
yeah, I knew what was going on.
Yeah. But the main thing about being in sound crew is just saying yes to whatever I say.
Yes.
And that's all it takes. And after you say yes and you do that stuff, and well, that's how you learn. So he was the most learned person. He was just always willing to help out. That was cool. But now he's studying sound crew. Well, no, he's not studying sound crew. He did.
See, if you say studying sound technology, it implies that I'm actually good at it and invested in what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's a great course, though. You should definitely do it if you get the chance.
Yeah. But you sounded invested in it. It was the one module. Exactly. And that's... Did the camera just change?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're just going to take this opportunity to show them. There's that... Oh no, is it that one? It is. I actually pointed at it.
That one.
Yeah, sweet. The Pirates of the Caribbean... that we were talking about earlier. And this beautiful... Should I show them? Well, I'll just put it on the camera anyways.
Invade my privacy, it's fine.
We're in your room. Your privacy's gone. Do you want to jam a little song quickly?
No.
No.
You know, I can't actually play the guitar, right?
No, you just need to go like this. 1, 2, 3, next.
No.
Okay, fine. Do you want to tap on your drums?
No, it's fine.
Oh, man. Tell him... We should jam. Have you? They want to see us jam.
Then it's a whole thing, and then you have to set it, and your audio won't be able to capture it. Well, you're just going to hear my voice.
It'll capture it sufficiently well. You'd be surprised.
Another time.
Stay tuned, because this might still be part of that vlog when we jam.
There we go.
And I don't plan on having a whole 3-minute extract of us jamming and putting it in here. Like, I'd probably have like 2 bars, 3 bars, just like so they get a...
But another time. We'll do it properly.
Another time. Sweet. So we need to give these people some advice so that they don't think we're just chilling here talking to a camera.
Advice on what?
I don't know.
I don't even take my own advice. That's why I give it to other people.
it's actually funny. No. I'm in a similar position. But then I just stopped giving advice because I'm feeling hypocritical. But yeah, that's my life, and that just probably doesn't relate anyways.
Okay, what are we going to advise?
Okay. It could be something serious like... we could talk about trending topics like... I know this is a bit past now, but what do you think of Trump and Clinton? Or you could ask, what do you think is going to happen with our government? Do you think a merger between the EFF and the ANC is going to happen? Or we don't even need to talk politics at all. We could talk about bans that they simply need to hear. Yes?
Do you want me to go through that chronologically?
All of those things.
No, I'm kidding. I know nothing about the possibility of an EFF and ANC merger.
Okay.
I would hate to have been a US citizen and been forced to vote in that election.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
All I really want to say, because otherwise this is going to...
That's fine. That's why I chose... that's why I thought the band one would be cool.
Okay, so what bands are you listening to, Sheldon?
Okay.
It's going to be a music... We could turn this into a music recommendation channel. We can discuss new stuff.
Or a music recommendation series on a channel.
Yes. I can be that guy.
Yes! Okay. So, you just tuned into my channel, Sheldon Zam. I'm here with Pierre, and we are going to discuss music, and basically like different bands, different genres, and we'll start off with the basics, like what I personally am interested in, what Pierre's personally interested in. I can tell you right now, a big reason that I'm as into music as I am is because of this guy and his really alternate taste in music.
Aww.
Which it's very interesting. I mean, I think music is if you have to call it a dimension that you can't see it, but it's a language that you can just talk to anyone and they can understand how you feel.
There we go. Good way to put it. I should have gone with something more suave than that.
You can say it again. You can just say it again. Go for
I'm
it.
kidding. Okay. So let's talk music. What have some of your favorite albums of this year been?
Okay, of this year.
Let's keep it topical.
Topical. Okay. So a few artists released new albums this year, and I got quite excited. And they were Green Day, who released their. I'm sorry, but I'm still a Green Day fan. I really do like Green Day. Yeah.
Let's keep this diverse.
They released a new album, and it has Revolution Radio and Say Goodbye to the Ones You Love, and there's one more, Bang Bang. That's probably the biggest one of them right now, and it's exciting. It's a classic trip back down Green Day Lane, if you had to call it that. It's not. They haven't really explored new genres, or they're not really playing around much. But I guess they have got a large enough following who just likes that classic Green Day to want to get that album again.
Cool.
Nice. You say an artist, then I'll come back.
Okay. Just off the cuff, definitely one of my favorite artists that I've heard this year has been. It's something that came out of the blue completely. I had no idea it was happening, but it's a collaboration between Rustum, the multi-instrumentalist and producer from Vampire Weekend, and Hamilton Lighthouser, who's the lead singer for the Walkmen. So the group's called Hamilton Lighthouser and Rustum, and they released the album I Had a Dream That You Were Mine. Really fantastic collaboration.
What genre are we talking?
It's difficult. I'm not a huge fan of genres. There's a very insufficient way to describe things. But,
okay.
I mean,
what kind of instruments would you?
It's typical indie rock,
okay.
Drawing on a lot of sort of rock history throughout the 20th century. But really fantastic sound. If you're familiar with either the Walkmen or the Vampire Weekend, you'll hear it's a cool. Perfect 50-50 combination.
Yeah. Well, I'll link them in the description below.
Sure. Check it out.
Yeah. Sweet. Let's talk about more artists who released music this year.
Radiohead.
Radiohead. I didn't even know that.
Really? A Moon-Shaped Pool.
Well, I'm going to check it out. You should check it out. Radiohead.
Lead single, Burn the Witch.
Burn the Witch.
Fantastic. Goosebump stuff.
Yeah. Oh yes, just going back to Green Day. My mates of mine, Daniel Free from the Dead End Dreamers, we're doing a collab, and I'm going to be the lead singer and guitarist from Green Day. Is that who's his
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Billy Joe Armstrong. I'm sorry, I couldn't recall that as quickly as he can. But yes, and you won't be able to get this one though. He's going to be the lead singer from Blink. He's got a stage name. I know this one.
Is this Matt Skiba or Tom DeLonge?
Damn it. I'm just going to say...
I told you, I live with my sister's boyfriend.
Boomer. I don't even know if he's right or not, but I know that his stage name is Boomer. And we're going to do a collab and jam and basically talk, but probably not to as valuable depth about music as we are now, because he just does punk.
Oh, no, wait, is this... No, it's the bassist that's this. Wait, I don't know.
Boomer's got the mustache like that, and he's got blonde hair, and he's like... You just watch the... Watch the video to First Date, and then you'll know everything.
Mark Hoppus. It was Tom DeLonge, now it's Matt Skiba and Travis Barker. I'm sorry.
Hey, Travis Barker, that sounds familiar. Is he the drummer? Yeah, that's because the Blink-182 drummer is just very good. Technically. Whatever. I think he is, and I've heard he is. He is a post-punk enthusiast, and the drumming rhythms are a lot... Yeah. The drumming rhythms are a lot more complicated.
Not more complicated, just, I don't know.
Technical.
Technically Travis Barker's a great drummer.
Technically. Cool.
I'm just not a fan of the man.
And oh yes, you need to get a uke because we just need to pose because I want to take screenshots.
Oh right.
Yeah. What? Okay, wait. Actually, you can choose the uke or the guitar.
I thought you were all about authenticity.
Well, this is authenticity because we actually did jam. This is a true representation of what happened, though it wasn't in this moment explicitly. So yeah, okay, jam it like that, dude. Oh, my sack. No, just hold it like a violin.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, so what would be a cool pose? Not that, obviously.
Is that how you play your guitar?
No, it's not. That's how I play my bass. Okay, cool. Here's my pose, and I'll just do that. So that okay, now you do your pose.
don't know, what would I be playing? It's in Beirut.
Nice, we got it. Cool. Yeah, some more music that was released this year. I know that another one of my favorite artists. We actually went to go see this band in 2015, 2014. When did we matriculate?
2014.
Yes, we matriculated in 2014, and we went to Ramfest, which I personally was blown away by. I loved it. It's an alternative,
Great gig.
alternative rock gig, exactly. Yeah. Him and his sister went. We all went. In fact, I lifted her up to that moment, probably the apex of glory in her life. I picked her up, and she was able to touch Yanis Philippakis. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but he's the lead singer and guitarist from Foals.
He also allowed me to touch his forehead.
Yes, yes.
And I haven't watched it since.
Yeah, exactly. And like him, I'm also half Greek and 25% British, but not 100. I mean, not 50% British. 25% Afrikaans in there, so he's not as awesome as me, but he's close. Okay, I'm just joking.
Nice,
You know,
nice little genealogy there.
Buffy released new music this year.
Really?
Yes, it's got Animal Style in it. I picked it up slow.
I had no idea.
It's really cool. I got really into it, and yeah, we should actually listen to it.
Yeah. Other stuff. I'm still at this point where I'm like sort of collecting great albums from this year and listening to them.
Cool.
What else? Dive released their second album,
Dive?
which was solid. DIIV.
Okay.
Their first album, Ocean, was incredible. Like 10 out of 10 album. The second one was also solid. I believe Childish Gambino's new album is great.
Yeah.
And then obviously there are a whole lot of great albums. Like Beyonce's Lemonade and stuff. Which I admit are great albums. It's just not my particular kind of music.
Pop. Beyonce's Lemonade.
No, what else came out this year? There was also...
I'm pretty sure that Blink recently released an album.
They did. They released an album this year.
Yeah, Blink 182 also released an album this year. It seems like the classic old like pop punk and pop punk rock. What would you call Green Day?
I have no idea.
Pop punk rock, maybe whatever.
Part of my history is what I call Green Day.
Yes. This was from last year though. This was an album by AWOL Nation called Run. It was last year. Hey, AWOL Nation. You introduced me. No, you didn't. AWOL Nation. You told me about Sale. I remember.
Yeah. That was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. In one of my videos, I used that song Run for the end when everyone ran away from the police shooting. You should watch that video, but you should also listen to the song. It's just amazing. It's got a little bit of metal in there because it's really exciting. It just goes run, and it goes. Wah.
You know what? Who else released an album this year?
Who?
It's Block Party.
No way.
But it was such a disappointing album.
So that's why I don't know about
not
it.
to think about it.
If you don't know, Block Party is a post-punk band.
Post-punk revival.
Revival. And we will go into more technical depth about post-punk revival, and all these other genre-specific terms. If you're willing to.
If you want,
exactly. So let us know in the comments.
Genres are all a bit meh.
Genres.
I think you should try and find your own ways to describe music. It's often more helpful, especially in the age of the internet when genres have become so flexible, so open-ended. It's no longer a useful way of classifying music.
Sure. And anything can be pop if it's just popular, and that doesn't really influence the musical structure of it.
No, it doesn't.
Sure.
Can I quickly check what else came out this year?
Yes.
This is going to annoy me.
You can put your laptop on your lap here even.
Okay.
I do that in some of my vlogs.
Let's see.
Okay, right.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, this is quite chilled actually. That's the first time I'm doing something like this where I put the phone down and talk to someone. Normally I interview people and like stand next to them, hold the phone out like that, or I hold the camera like that while I speak to them.
Do you want to get like a particular topic where you can we can exchange views on it or something?
Yes.
Something relating to what's been happening in your life, or ooh. Yes,
that's actually a good point. One thing that we can talk about is that we're both students, and like I've just had to move out recently, and we can first of all talk about how what's happened at university has affected us and the people in our lives, just like with the whole Peace Must Fall thing, and just from our personal perspective, not politically, or we don't even need to talk about that. You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can talk about The burdens of moving out of digs.
There we go. It's a complicated thing. However, before we get there, I can't believe I've forgotten some of the most important and the best albums that came out this year. Amnesty Arguably, but Amnesty 1 by Crystal Castles. Lead single Char.
Okay.
It's the first with a new vocalist since Alice Lawrence left, and it's really good. I think it was actually kind of underrated.
Yeah.
Also Black Star, Bowie.
Black Star, okay.
His final gift to his fans, obviously.
Oh, Bowie from...
David Bowie.
David Bowie. Oh shit, I said Bowie for...
I'm just going to move on before I start crying.
Yeah, just do that.
Hamilton Lighthouse, James Blake, another great album.
Yes.
I'm just listing ones here now. Explosions in the Sky, also brought out another
James Blake is country almost, isn't he? No.
Electro.
Okay. I have got a name I want to throw into the mix, and it was such an interesting... Okay, for me I will categorize it by genre, but it was interesting. It's basically country rap.
Okay.
And his name is Yellow Wolf.
Oh, Yellow Wolf, yeah. Apparently he played at Opikopi this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Opikopi, that's also another music festival we have here in South Africa.
I think it's the oldest.
The oldest
South African music festival.
Where is it? It's just past...
It's in Limpopo.
Limpopo.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just a country rap artist who... He's got Slum American tattooed on his forehead. Slum American. I don't know if I would go that far. Slum American. Nice neologism over there, but not a permanent one for my face.
Also, Kendrick Lamar, Untitled Unmastered.
Yes.
If you loved To Pimp a Butterfly, you'll definitely dig this album. It's a lot more. There's a lot of free jazz in there as well.
Yeah.
It's a very, very cool album. And, of course, my personal favourite, low point in the year, Leonard Cohen, his last album.
Say it again?
Leonard Cohen, his
Leonard
final
Cohen.
album, released 3 or 4 weeks before he died.
Yo.
That was the low point, his death, not the album itself. The album is brilliant. And especially if you look at it, since his death, you can really read into the album that it was sort of him coming to terms with his own mortality.
That's quite deep, actually.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Is it one of those albums that tell a story from the intro to the end?
No, it's not a concept album.
A concept album, no. Okay.
One more you have to look up. Savages. Their second album. It gets very metal.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It's a very hardcore band.
Yeah. I think
check them out.
I should take this opportunity to just wait for the wind to go away. I want to take this opportunity to tell you that you are listening to Biased Perspectives. We have our tastes in music, and though they're not exactly the same, you're listening to what we believe is good music or albums that were released in this last year that we would encourage you to listen. And for clarity's sake, the kind of music that I'm into, and if you listen to what I have to say about music, though while both of us do enjoy a vast range of music, it sticks to the lines of many. Okay, for me, I speak for myself. You can tell them what you think. But it sticks to the lines of rock or upbeat, exciting music, overdriven guitars, and then it can take a swing to singer-songwriter kind of acoustic music. I do have a soft spot for blues. I just love those 3 chromatic notes.
You're speaking for yourself then. Obviously these are the albums that I've got into most this year, and there are a whole lot of really good albums that were released that I haven't listened to. Or just didn't grab me at the time. Yeah. There's only so much music you can listen to. So I'd still like to revisit Lemonade, The Life of Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very keen to listen to My Woman by Angel Olsen, and also Puberty 2. Seems like a really cool album that came out this year.
I don't want any Puberty 2. Once was enough. although a second time, I could do with a little bit more chest there. All I've got is that, and you can't even see it. Puberty 2 would help me.
Confessional.
You do get YouTuber confessionals. We can talk about that later. That's another.
We can have a share session, Sheldon. Let's do it.
A share session.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the list goes on. I can say we both like jazz. Although jazz is so vast, people just think jazz is I know a 7th chord. Now I know jazz. No, that's me. I'm like.
What?
We're hitting 1 minute left.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So yeah, jazz, metal, rock, blues, a whole bunch of genres. But yeah, so the opinions might be a little bit biased. But I'd like to say thank you for listening to what we had to say today. subscribed. If you want to see the next videos that are released, I want to release at least one a week, and hopefully he will be featuring in a few more before he goes back to Rhodes.
My sympathies, if that's the case.
Cheers. Oh yes, before I move